things are working. Oh my God, it's a miracle. Okay, boom. What up, E-Baggin? I'll bring you guys over here. Over here. Here. Bring it over here. Oh, let me turn my inverter on. Okay. Alright, there we go. Do 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 do. Okay. Still got a little bit of apple pie left. Let's go. If this was an episode of Hoarders, then this side would be already filled up. How could it be Hoarders when this whole side right here, like, look, like literally, like what? I literally have room on this entire bench here and the entire underside here. Like, so much room. So much room right here. So much room right here. Too much. It's too much room right here. I need more stuff behind me. It's too much. It's too much room in there. So now I gotta put a pillow back here. Because this is way too much room back here. Oh shit, we need a lighter though. That's what we need. So we got here. Alright. Every day we cleaning up the RV a little bit. Can't really get rid of any more stuff. Can't get rid of mechanic tools. All mechanic tools and all that. Got to keep that to make a living. Can't get rid of the DJ system. That's going to start producing income this year, including if we can DJ any weddings or anything like that, like the big, the upper money stuff. Not really anything else to get rid of. That's the problem. That's why when I get to Huntington Beach, well, we need to sell one item, then I'm going to put my stuff in the storage, the stuff that I can. And then we got RV parts and whatnot. We're still working on all that. We kind of got to have most of that in the RV to finish the RV, but I can put my DJ system in storage. Some bunk beds. I thought about it. If I hadn't done the whole back already, you know what? I wish I had redone the back so that there was bunk beds in the back. So it would be like this. There would be bunk beds in the back on each side, but then the bottom ones, or the bottom and the top, you could put like a piece in the middle, and then it would make a full bed, you know what I mean? Or something like a piece puts right in the middle. So that'd be pretty awesome. So the top bunks and the bottom bunks could become a bed with one piece, like fucking just put that right in the middle of them. Just like this table does too as well. This whole table turns into a bed. This piece goes down right here and then it makes a bed, but that'd be pretty awesome in the back like that. So I would have redone shit had I redone shit, but I got a big ass expensive mattress I'm not giving up. It's so nice. I'm sleeping like a king on a mattress right now. Paid $500 for this fucking dream mattress. I'm not giving that up. Not giving that up. I got nowhere to put that, so that's how it stays. We're not doing any more construction on the RV. We're finishing things up and then possibly selling the RV. We'll see. No more construction changes. Just finishing. Boop boop boop. No, it's a good one. 432 pocketed springs and with about 7 different types of foam. Pillow top, 14 inch. It's 14 inch with the pillow top, sewn in pillow top on top. It's a badass match. You fucking tripping, bro. Don't even be tripping. You can't even be tripping on mine. I got mine for super cheap. That's why. Brand new, too. Brand new. You can't even compete. You can't compete with the coziness of my mattress. You just can't compete with the coziness of my RV. Don't try. Don't even try. You ain't living as soft as I'm living in my bed. Nuh-uh. I'm living like a king in my fucking. I got I got king size area on my queen mattress. You ain't playing. Surround. I got one big ass long pillow surrounded by pillows. It's basically my shit's like fucking basically like I Dream of Genie. It's basically set up like the bottle of I Dream of Genie. Is that's how I'm set up? I'm living not unlike like a Persian king in my bedroom. That's how I live. Like if I was the king of Persia, surrounded by pillows, pillow top living back there. That's how I live. Soft pillow, chilling life, back of my bed. That's how we live. You can't even compete. You can't even compete with my mattress, bro. You dreaming that you had my mattress? I'm gonna show you right now. I'm gonna show you right now. Then you're gonna have to start saving up, bro, for a mattress like mine. I'm gonna show you, but now you're gonna have to start saving up, bro. You're gonna have to start saving up, my nigga. Oh shit, what's this? Oh shit, what's this, bro? Is this 2 mattresses? Wait, no, this is all one. This is all one. One big ass 432 pocketed springs. Then on top of all this foam, so many different layers, bro. It's like fucking 14. You can't even get in the screen, bro. It's like 14 inches of goodness all the way up to the pillow top. We pillow top living out here. Just don't even play with my fucking. My God, keeping it nice and new. Shit, nice and new. Beautiful. My area tight back here a little bit. Still got my queen area. Once we get rid of that shit, king size area. King size area back there. Chilling. Oh, it's easy. You can get through the door, no problem. It was tough. Is the queen bed frame I made. I made the frame in one piece. I made the entire queen bed frame. You didn't see that part. Well, it was underneath that bed. Oh, yeah, you saw it. But I had to measure that because I made a low profile Japanese style fucking slat. Real thin, basically like a box spring, but 2 inch. 2 inches, super strong. And that I had to make sure it came through the door. That made it through the door with less than half-inch clearance at an angle because it's still got to go up the step as well too. So it made it in. It made it in. And the mattress, I just bend it a little bit. Yeah, that would have been pretty shitty if I would have made the box the box fucking spring and had it not fit. But I did. I made it. Shit. Today chat. Productive on the RV. Got underneath, had the RV jacked up in the back, the 20-ton bottle jack. Working on tightening the fuel filler hose and then the vapor hose as well. Getting under there, trying to trace the fucking fuel pump relay wires under there, and then we're done for today. But we're under there hacking on the RV, working on the RV. I did some work on the door today too. So sealing in the door with the spray foam into the cracks of here. There was a crack right there, so spray foamed it in here, and then I already cut it. Sealing my fucking my door, my iron door, Fort Knox door now, and that door is so secure. Chat, what are you up to? There's a lot of messages. Let's put you on a 10 so we can clean up some of those messages, and you're right back. You're right back after 10 seconds. Oh, and I did order the jets. Thank you to a donation from Sasha. Thank you so much. Ordered the jets. I need jets for the carburetor. Big, but we threw them in and it's been running good, but running really rich, using a lot of gas. So now we got the 70s, which I believe is what we need, smaller ones. And so I'll get those tomorrow. I'll throw those in the carburetor, then we'll get better mileage. Probably just back to our normal shitty mileage, but we're getting even worse mileage because those jets are sucking in more gas than normal. So at least 25%, maybe 30% better mileage we'll get. Put those jets back in. Back to the shitty normal though, but engine's running good. It's got some kind of thick oil in there a little bit right now because we were low on oil and I had to get some oil in there like a couple weeks ago in emergency. So we're a little thick of oil right now, and so it runs a little bit rough until it warms up, and then it runs really good. But yeah, we got the jets coming, so we'll dig in that carburetor again, put those jets in there, and then I didn't have any luck tracing the fuel pump wires today. and finding anything. I didn't find any relay. Mysterious relay is supposed to be in there. It's not. I couldn't get in there. Not enough space under there. So I'm gonna have to jack up the RV differently on the other side to get Tracy's wires and then cut him. I have to cut into the wire now and make my own system. So we're gonna do that tomorrow and get the gas tank working again. So that'll be good. So we're doing that and just various little things, getting the RV good and ready and roadworthy. Trying to get to Huntington Beach. As soon as I get the gas tank operational, then we can start heading to Huntington Beach. That's the plan on that. But we definitely don't want to do any more driving around until we get those jets back in there and get the gas tank, working as well, and then all that, and then we'll be good to go. Then we will keep working on the RV, but at that point, we're ready for the scooter. I honestly just want to work on the scooter right now. I spent days and days in studying and fuck getting nowhere on the fuel pump relay. I could have had the scooter done already and for sale. Um, so we'll see. We'll see. We just gotta keep making progress, keep hacking on it. Fucking A, dude. But we did get some good stuff done today. That's awesome. Chat, where you at? Let's see here. Let me go back and look. Redo chat here. Okay. Right now, Sunox, Suno. Right now, I was supposed to make an appointment, but I'm gonna make an appointment for my teeth because I believe I'm on Medi-Cal. I haven't verified it, but if I'm on Medi-Cal, then I have dental care too as well. So I'm making an appointment, getting that taken care of. That'll be done, I guess, probably when I'm in Huntington Beach. I'll have my dental appointment and get that. So I got like 3 fillings to do, no problem. And I'll get that done before I ever leave California. And the RV will last. The RV will last forever. It's built heavy. Motor's running strong. I might be popping a new carburetor on there for 150 bucks. Once one of my items sells, that's gonna make it run great. So I can do this for the next couple years, uh, or I can go to van life. I've been looking at vans and the prices of vans. I could do van life, or I could just go back to having a studio and work a. Well, I'm keeping the RV. I didn't work this long and put in thousands of dollars on the RV so I could just sell it when I was done. So I'm gonna get some use out of it for sure. Get the mileage up as much as possible, see where it's at, and then kind of calculate like gas costs. If I want to travel the United States real heavy, but I'm only getting 5 miles to the gallon in this thing, then I will sell this and I'll go to van life so I could get 15 miles a gallon if I'm trying to go thousands of miles in the United States and really cover a lot of cities and places, then I'll have to do it in a van for the ease and for the mileage. But if I'm just gonna go pop around here and there, live here for a few months, maybe live in a place 6 months, then the RV's the key, and that's what the plan is right now. The plan is to go to Huntington Beach for the summer, move as little as possible. Maybe only every 3 days I move the RV on the street, just move it a block away, and then I work a job at a restaurant job on bicycle or whatever, stack money. So stuff like that. And then for the fall, figure out what's up. fall and winter, I have to figure out where to go. Oh yeah, the problem is there's too many options. The problem is so many options to do, especially if I want to dump the RV. I could literally like just go to Japan and start my whole life over if I wanted. But I'd have to have a plan of work and all that. But the RV will sell for 10 grand. I already looked at RV prices and like if I was trying to buy just this RV again, holy fuck. 7 grand you're buying an RV with issues right now. I'm just gonna dump everything except for the RV, and then we'll have a mountain bike where the front wheel comes off real quick. I'll hang that up. Hang that up on the RV somewhere, so we have that inside, and I can get far distance. Yeah, trying to figure out though. Like in the winter, I was thinking, I'm gonna go work at a ski resort and be a ski instructor for the resort, but also privately though. Private's the big money, but I'd have to work a couple days of the week as the as the instructor for the actual ski resort, but I'd be on my own time doing personal shit on the side. Majority 2/3 private instruction, 1/3 ski instructor for the mountain. That way I get free skiing and tickets and all that and credibility as well, and also connections. Get connections to be private teaching. So that's really fucking tempting. Thinking maybe Salt Lake City, Utah, something like that. But the summer, Huntington Beach, we're about house ready to leave 2 weeks ago, but we're having all sorts of issues. Carburetor took a dump. We fucking we dealt with that. The main serpentine belt broke. We dealt with that, and now the mice chewed my fucking fuel tank wires, so we're dealing with all that, and we still don't have power. So we're trying to get power to the fuel pump right now. It's supposed to be a mysterious relay somewhere. It's nowhere in the entire system. I spent days and days of research and looking all over. There's no fucking relay anywhere. There's no fucking relay anywhere. I've looked scoured the entire RV so many hours, greasy, looking underneath, trying to pull wires out. Like, where the fuck is this relay? There's not anywhere. So we're at the point where it's like been a week. We're looking for this fucking relay, and if we can't, I'm gonna wire the whole system myself. I'm gonna take the power wire and do it myself. So I have the relay and everything ready to go to wire it myself. So I'm about over it, but we're giving it the old fucking damn college try. But that's the issue right now. That's a little thing that's become a big problem now. It's not a big problem to solve, but if it has a relay already, I just want to unplug it and plug a new $10 one in. Something's fucking burnt out, and not the fuse, so I'll just end up wiring the system myself, and then I'll wire my other fuel pump into that, and it'll be all good and done. But I'm really kind of holding out because I'd rather not cut wires, you know what I mean? If I can find the relay, that's what we want, and not cut wires and you know do that. But that's the deal on that. Yeah, it's nowhere, dude. There's only one 4-wire relay, and it's sitting on the left oil, the valve cover. It's right on the valve cover, and it's not it. I already sent power to it. I triggered it, and then and it's not it. And then the wire, that goes to another relay. That's another 4-1, and that one's not it. None of the colors that go to the fuel pump come out of that. And also online and on Rock Auto, it's showing me a round oval 5-pin, like a 5-pin, 5 flat connectors, a 5-pin oval relay, and I don't have none of that, dude. I have a square 4-pin relay, and then another tiny little clear one. It's a 4-pin relay, and none of them have any of the color wires, and they don't think they're not for that. So what it should have is it should have a wire coming in from the oil pressure sensor too. So the oil pressure sensor, once the motor turns on or is turned over, the oil gets pressure. That activates the oil pressure sensor. That is what triggers the relay to turn the pumps on. That way, in case of a crash and your motor turns off or dies, that your fuel pumps aren't sitting there spraying fuel into a big fire pit. And so that's what we're just gonna wire it up myself. Now I looked, I can't trace the wires all the way from the fuel pressure sensor, but they're not. There's no relay near any of it. Like, this is fucking stupid. If there was a relay, it would be mounted somewhere, but I've looked all over and it's just not. And it doesn't make sense because you'd be like, I figure it's gonna be in there, but where? None of the stuff says where it is or that it even was that. I can't find any. Even I got every wiring diagram in the world except for like where these wires go. So that's fucking. We'll figure it out though. Yes, yes, because every car does. Every car's got either a fuel for safety. It's got a fuel pressure cut for a carbureted or fuel injection. If you have any fuel pump of any kind, that has to fucking cut in accident. If you get in an accident, the ignition's still gonna be on, and the fuel pump will be still spraying fucking fuel out, right? That's not good. If you get in an accident and you're fucking wasting, it's upside down, your car's upside down, bro, and your motor's off, you just crashed. You don't want your fuel pumps fucking spraying huge amounts of fuel down because you're like, oh no, I'm okay, but you're like, oh no, and it's fucking sitting there spraying fuel, like, oh no, now I'm not okay. I can't get out of my car, and my fuel pump keeps spraying a huge puddle where there was no problem, and then it sparks, and now you're on fire. Now you're on fire, going, oh, I understand. I understand why they want the fuel pump cut off. Like, as you're upside down in your car, trapped in a puddle of fucking shit that just ignited on fire. You're like, oh, I understand. So that's why they want to make sure your motor's off. And more sophisticated cars have more different issues. Like, if they sense the impact, if any impact happens on the car, on the brain will cut anything to the fuel pump as well. But the basic system for for automobile or RV with no brains, it's fucking in the 80s or before, they take care of it with the oil pressure sensor, which makes a lot of sense. So I found that already. So I'm just about over. I got one more attempt to look for the relay, and if I don't see it, as far as I can to the front, as far as I can find it, and then cut it out and run my own wire. But it's not easy. Like, you have to cut open shit, bro. Like, it's very invasive, and you can't reach up in the fuel and see shit. It's terrible. It's not an easy trace. I need some stronger light too. I don't have a fucking good flashlight. I need to get out my headlight, or my fucking the fucking headlight, because I was trying to find shit today, and I couldn't see in there. It's like, fuck, I need some brighter light in here. I don't have a good work light right now either. I need a good powerful fucking LED battery like work light I can throw, because I'm having situations I can't see it good enough, and the engine as well. I lost my little tiny light that I had. That was good, but we're hacking it out. We're hacking it out. And the good thing is too about me running my wiring my own system is that, so I'm gonna run both pumps. So I replaced the mechanical pump. I deleted that and added an electric pump in the front, and so that pump's operated on ignition. So we're gonna switch that. So now both pumps will operate on the new relay, operated by the pressure, by the oil pressure sensor. And also, I'm going to put a momentary switch in there. So, here's what I got already. So, here's my relay. Here's my relay I got already. And then my momentary. So, if it's sitting a week or like sitting a month, right? And you want to prime the pumps real quick. You want to get pressure in the lines before you turn the motor on. So that the gasket's up there. So you just I'm gonna put a little momentary. I thought that was a genius idea. Put a little momentary switch right on the dash, like boom, hit it a couple seconds. It turns the pumps on, boom, 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 boom. They pump, get them all fresh up. A couple seconds, let go. Then you turn the key on, right? Then you turn the key on, ready to go. So we're gonna add the momentary switch. Fucking badass. So I'm kind of excited to wire it myself, honestly, because I'm gonna add the momentary switch anyway. And I need to wire in my other fuel pump that I have because it's not operated by the oil pressure sensor. It's operated by just the ignition on. So I agree with the safety of that shit. So we're gonna just wire it anyway. So that'll be tomorrow's job, wiring the shit out of that. I got a couple choices of switch. I got another little badass, this little chrome guy right here. So it's a beautiful, or aluminum. It's a nice little beautiful little switch. So I'll probably use that one. That one looks nice and high tech. But that's so stupid. That's what we're dealing with on that. That's what happens when mice fucking chew the shit. What happens? The mice got on top of my gas tank, made a fucking bed right on top. Made a bed right there and been living right on top of my fucking gas tank, chewing on my fucking gas tank wires. And of course, the positive wire shorted that shit out to the metal. And so it didn't melt any wires, but obviously it didn't burn the fuse out either. It obviously fucking burnt out the mysterious relay that's nowhere to be found. Fucking, that's what, man, goddamn mice chew shit, bro. You in big trouble, especially if it's a complicated car. Because then wires be touching shit that's not supposed to, that never was designed for. So when you have wires touching, like mine's no problem. Mine's a predictable problem. But when you have mice chewing wires and they start touching shit that's never ever supposed to be touched in that stock wiring system, now you have weird shorts and weird shit that was never tested for from the factory. Like in a new car, it's a death of a new car. It happened in my mom's car. They ate that shit. Happened in some. And also, the mice just be killing shit. Check your fucking cars, guys. Check your cars. Spray some water in there, motherfucker. They say put like dryer sheets in there, and they don't like the smell of dryer sheets. So I've tried that stuff in dryer sheets in all different areas in the motor bay. Not on. You don't want to get it where it's gonna be on fire though. But I don't know if that works or not. But now I'm gonna be periodically using a hose of water, and spraying underneath on top. So we'll go underneath the RV. I'll spray on top of the fucking gas tank and flood that shit because it's a hidden area now. I know for rodents. But goddamn. And so that one little problem is fucking. I had to drop the entire tank again too. Like I did that in San Diego. I put a whole brand new fuel pump assembly in there. I did all that. I had the whole tank um fucking sandblasted. Then I painted it. Then I rubberized it, and it was all beautiful, all new. So it's a lot of fucking work for one little fuck mouse. Dead mouse too. He's a little dead mouse, guys. He was in there. He's all rotted, and he was like kind of glued. He's all rotted to the fucking tank. He had kind of melted down onto the tank. He was rotted in there. I had to scrape him off with a little spatula. Dead mouse. What up, Tex? Yeah, fucking mouse be shit. Causing some issues, man. And right at the same time, too, like that fuel pump got killed right at the same time I was working on the carburetor. Like, that's crazy shit. And then the serpentine belt broke too. All three different problems, all happening like within a fucking day or so. It's bam, bam, bam. Not again though. Now I know. Now I know on that gas tank, dude. Now I know. I'm gonna spray some shit up there, dude. I'm gonna fucking throw. You know, guys. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna fucking get a handful of like hot chili powder, dude. Hot chili powder. I'm gonna throw that shit on top. Throw it up on top. Blow it all up there, so it's a bunch of fucking hot ass habanero fucking chili powder dust all up on that. That's the smart thing, dude. Someone was saying coat your fucking wires. Yeah, I could coat the wires in that fucking hot ass chili dust. They ain't gonna be chewing on shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna throw a bunch of chili dust, hot ass chili dust up there, dude. 2 million Scoville. It's gonna be like pepper spray up in there. Oh, I could even spray some pepper spray up in there. Oh, that's a genius idea. The pepper spray never comes off because it's an oil. Oh shit. I'm gonna pepper spray my gas tank. It's never coming back. What's up, barbecue master? That's a great idea, guys. That's a great like pepper spray. Cause that oil, it stays on there. I would pepper spray in there, and then throw fucking chili powder. Like, it's hard to throw it, but I'll throw pepper spray, and then the chili powder would soak on top of the pepper spray. And like, yeah, chew on that, bitch. Chew on that, motherfucker. Fucking mouse bastard. Like, I don't mind. I'm not worried about solving this issue, like just wiring it myself, but I've thrown a lot of time and work into this one little issue. Fuel pump power. Like, that's ridiculous, dude. That's what happens on an RV. Like, a lot of little tiny things can all of a sudden just become fucking horrendous labor and time, dude. You didn't know, like, what I'm doing? I'm running off a fucking. I'm running off a gas can right now. If you didn't know how to fucking properly do that, you on the street, your RV would be gone. You'd be towed and have tickets, and your shit would be gone. You'd be out of the game. You'd be out, especially out here in LA. You don't know how to do that. You just lost your RV in Los Angeles. What's today? Thursday. Okay. Yeah, we'll do wiring tomorrow. We'll jack up the driver's side of the RV where all these wires are, as much as we can. The driver's side of the RV, put that shit sucker in the air. Then we'll look for the wires, trace shit, and then if not, we don't find it, then we just wire in my own system tomorrow. I'm gonna get all the wire ready tonight, and I'm ready to do that. I got the relay and the momentary switch. We get all that going. I got the diagram ready to go and how to wire it, so we'll do it ourselves. Shit, I'm getting hungry. Shit, where's everybody at? What up, Turbs? What you doing, dog? We got low numbers. I don't know where everybody's at. My YouTube says that my biggest watch time is from noon to 6. So I was trying to stream between noon and 6, but it's bad numbers. I don't know. Did you come by, Terminator? I was fucking. I wasn't gone that long, but I didn't have my phone yesterday. I went to the beach to grab weed. But I was gone probably a little over an hour because I had to skate there, 2 miles to the 2 miles there, 2 miles back to the RV. Probably an hour and a half. Sometimes if I'm going for like weed, I don't want nothing on my pockets, nothing heavy on me. So I didn't have my backpack or nothing. It's just fucking, just just my fucking cash. It's like $5, and that was it. $5, and I was rushing too. I was like, fuck. I hope my homie's still out there, because it was like 6 o'clock. I'm like, fuck. Because I have skated 4 miles, and for my guy not to be there, I'm like, that's fucked up. That's fucked up. Yeah, I worked on the RV though. Done for the day, and then tomorrow, knock out a couple hours. Gonna be wiring. I'm gonna be finishing up the fuel pump. Whether I find the relay or not, onto the scooter. I'm trying to negotiate a place I can hold my scooter. Like, once I take the scooter out of the RV, work on it, put all the fairings together, it's gonna fuck it up if I keep bringing it in and out of the RV. Like, I want to finish the scooter and then park it, but not get stolen like it was twice. So I'm negotiating to keep it in my friend's garage and then have it for sale. But if we move to Santa Barbara, I gotta put the scooter back in the RV, obviously, because we're moving to Santa Barbara. So I'm trying to figure that out. It's like, but we'll probably maybe start on the scooter tomorrow. I'm not sure. We'll figure it out. I need to get the scooter fucking outside, worked on and done for sale, and we need to get that sold and get the money. I got one call, or one interested person on my fuel injection system at 1200. But he's thinking about it right now. But that's it. Almost 50 views, but only one person communicating with me on it. The scooter will sell really quick, a lot, probably sooner than that. So the sooner the better that we get the scooter ready for sale and the ads out and sold. But I need a place to put it and not inside the RV. So that's what I'm figuring that out right now. Getting permissions. But I don't know. Probably gonna have to drag the scooter right back into the RV, because we're gonna move to Santa Barbara, and I don't know if the scooter's gonna sell in like a couple days. Once, and you know what I'm saying, guys. We're getting the jets for the carburetor tomorrow, so I'm waiting there. Then once we're done with that, we can probably, maybe we just go to Huntington Beach, and then our first day or two we just start finishing the scooter in Huntington Beach. That sounds like a better plan to me. but I bet you our buyer will probably come from LA for the scooter. Honestly, LA is the best market. There's so many people to sell a car or a scooter. LA is so many. It's a mecca, so it really has a lot. But Huntington Beach is a good area, good beach town. Lots of people could use a scooter out there to work or go to school and do stuff. So, really, nice brand new scooter, brand new motor, gonna be pretty popular. So, I'm kind of pissed off spending so much time on the stupid fuel pump shit. So we'll end it tomorrow, so I can get the scooter done like it's supposed to be. This issue has dragged on for like a week or more now. So we'll knock that out. Shit, I need a monitor too. I need a monitor. Terps, where's my monitor, bro? I need a fucking monitor over here. That'll help out big time right now. Then I could fucking be doing my Craigslist ads, fucking resume. I'd be shooting out shit. I could be making some money probably at that. With computer up. Boop boop. Chat, where you at? You dead skis, chat. I'm gonna be chilling tonight. I'm gonna watch a good movie. A little $5 sandwich and split that in two. I got some chips. What else do we got to do? Shit. 4 p.m. We had a nice cloudy day today. Really, it was supposed to rain, but it didn't. But it was cloudy and cold today. I did not go to the beach. I've been chilling at the park. But super chill, cold today, cloudy. I was still soaking up. Um, I was still soaking up solar power underneath a big ass, huge ass tree, in the shade, kinda, and cloudy day. I was like, what? Now I'm just sitting in the open area, soaking up some more just on the clouds. But holy man, I'm getting a lot of energy just from cloudy shit and like from a shaded tree too. Fuck you guys. Solar's fucking pulling its weight and then some. I think I might add two batteries to the system though. That's where it's gonna need more. So extra batteries is like more gas in the tank for the energy. So more nighttime, more nighttime energy, which would be nice at night. Today I got it down to 4 bars out of 5 because I was running the air compressor for like 2 hours straight, forever running the fucking tool air compressor just out there. Because I had to do the raise up the whole back of the RV on the fucking hydraulic jack and use the jack stands and shit. It's crazy, but it took a lot of energy just to take it down to 4 bars, and it got back to the 5 bars just from being in the shade underneath the tree. I was like, shit, dude. So solar has been going better than expected. Better than expected, supplying tons of energy, so it could supply a larger battery pack. So that's what I'll do. I'll get two more batteries. We're running six right now, and I'll run a total of eight. So we'll buy two more batteries at $130 each. When I sell some shit, add those to the system, and then that'll really set us up for nighttime use, running the computer and the fridge. I calculated what we need for the fridge. Looks like my inverter's too small for the fucking fridge. The fridge is gonna take a little more than 300 watts. It's showing at 120 volts. I was trying to figure out how to convert it to 12 volts, but it's too difficult. So we're running a inverter, 12 volt inverter to 120 volts to the fridge. But looking in the little manual of the actual fridge, it takes 215 volts, 12 volt, but it'll take about 300, or I mean watts. It'll take 300 watts. So my inverter's only 150 watts. So we need to buy a 450 watt inverter to run the fridge on. And so we're going to do that. So that's probably why. So because when I turn when the inverter I wire it in for the fridge, it's a green light, but it blinks red, which means it's an issue. But I think it's a ground fault issue, but it might also be an issue saying it can't supply that power. So working on getting the fridge going and doing that. But there is a ground fault issue in the RV, and I don't know. I've been trying to figure that out. So technical shit. So it's always technical. There's a lot of technical shit in this RV. I'm telling you that. Man, I wish that guy that be will be home free, because then I'll sell the scooter after that for 12, and then I'll sell the motorcycle after that for 4,000 or 5, and it'll be working. So I want to just fucking work and stack money, stack a bunch of savings, and not move the RV. Let the RV just fucking sit and not cost anything, just the propane. That's it. If I don't move the RV, then there's no gas cost. The solar, all the electricity is for free. So it's just propane, really. And I'm out of propane really for heat. If I use any heat, then I won't have any propane left for cooking. So we're living no heat for the last couple days. It's been pretty cold, but I'd rather be able to cook food. So that's how we be living like that. But yeah, even in the snow, if I was in the snow, it would cost 1 gallon of propane a day. I guess that's $5 here. So that'd be your worst case expense if you're sitting in the snow. Like if I was at a ski resort, and that's only if I'm inside the whole day, too, as well. That's not bad. But normally up here, up in the coldest time of Venice and LA, we've had some cold times. It usually like 5 gallons of propane. The worst would be will cover a week or a little bit more, maybe 8 days for 5 gallons. So that was the worst. But yeah, I need to get the RV not moving, which we are right now. We're not moving a lot at all. And I don't have to warm the RV up to create electricity anymore. We cut our gas cost in half doing that. And we also, and like I said, don't have to drive around extra to create electricity. So now we're just fairly efficient, just moving 1 mile to here to there, and letting the RV rest, not have such a rigorous schedule all the time, and catch up on our RV repairs. But yeah, pretty soon here we're gonna knock out to Huntington Beach as soon as I fix this gas tank issue, and we'll be good to go. But yeah, right after we fix the gas tank issue though, is on the scooter stream. Fixing my scooter, getting that going. And it's illegal. The registration expired, but I'm gonna get a 30-day on it, so I'm gonna be riding that to work or whatever I need until that expires. But they might want like $400 to register the scoot, so I don't think I'll pay that. I'll I'll just deduct that from the price for the new owner. But if I'm using it for a job, then I'll just make that $400 in the 30 days. I'll make that money, and just pay the registration. And that way, when I sell it for 1,400 or 1,500, then it won't be negotiable price. I won't have to deduct 400 for registration, which I'm ready to do on that. But yeah, if I pay it, then it'll be full price on the scoop. But if I don't, I'll deduct whatever the DMV is from the price. So that's the plan on that, though. But I don't mind breaking the scooter in, putting a little bit of miles on it, breaking it in, make sure it's good, everything's working good. As soon as it sells, then I fucking grab the money and I'm taking I'm riding a bicycle to work, or just walking to work in Huntington Beach, and that'll be awesome. But yeah, I just need to dump everything. I think I'm gonna sell 2 DJ speakers too as well. I'm gonna keep 2, but sell 2 of my subs, sell my subs, and then just dumping everything. So I wish it could just go faster, just get stuff done faster. Oh, let's see here. We got electricity up the yin yang. Turn all the lights on all the time now. Doesn't matter anymore. Let's see here. Go through my donators. I got some pie left. Oh yeah, I got donated shirts too from. So I used one with my new work shirt today. It's nice and thick. So I got a couple work shirts because we're gonna be constantly working on the RV, knocking shit out on a pretty gnarly pace now, until we finish it, and then decide whether to sell it, or I'm gonna at least use it for a little bit, but we'll see. We might be using it and traveling while it's for sale or something. So, but we're gonna get shit done. Yeah, right now I need a monitor, and I can fire a computer up and have that all the time. And like I said, we're trying to figure out the fridge right now. I don't want to run the fridge on propane, so I don't have any pilot lights in here. And I want to run the fridge on electricity, so that's what we're holding out. And I'm gonna hold out on that until we do it. Oh, what do we got? What's tonight? Thursday night tonight? Okay. It is chilly out here, guys. It's been chilly all day, cloudy and cold. I'm excited tomorrow. I'm gonna jack up the driver's side of the RV. I just can't get room in there to fucking see anything. So I'm gonna jack the shit out of that side, so I can roll under there with the low roller, and trace that wiring. And we'll be done with this shit tomorrow, finally. good, dude. Put that shit to rest. I got a couple gallons of gas in the gas tank, so I'll be using that. And no more gas can, and then fucking move on. Like move straight to the scooter. Next day after that, we'll right to the scooter. I think I can finish the scooter in one day. We're definitely gonna fire it up and run the scooter. Scooter got a brand new motor. Haven't fired it up or broken it in yet though. And there's a little process I do to break in a new motor. So we'll do that process. Oh, my drumsticks. The drumsticks. The drumsticks. Still need to go walk and get a sandwich. I need to go to Ralph and get a sandwich. How long have I been live here? Let's see. Shit. Probably gonna go to the store, guys. Grab the sandwich. A little sandwich. So I can have a little dinner with the chips. Oh, let me get my shoes on. It's cold out. Yeah, stream. Fucking trying to get some trying to get some gas and propane help right now to survive until one item sells. I'm gonna be fucking rich. Be chilling. Won't need no help after that. Because the other items will sell as well. And then I'll finally have savings and be working. But just trying to survive till one item sells. We're real close. Real close. But otherwise, fucking, yeah, we need gas and propane help. On the streets. On the streets. Chat, you dead skis. I'm gonna go to the stove. Freaking, what did I eat today? Oh shit. Fettuccine. Ooh, I could get a can of tuna, and that'd be good. I could have tuna fettuccine. That'd be good. I might do that. Oh, it's cold. I need a jacket and a hat. Alright, guys, we'll cut stream.